Okay, this is our third vlog discussing factoring trinomials. Now we have three examples, and we're going to talk about different approaches for these three examples. And first, our first example A, we have y squared plus 12y plus 20. We have to think about positive 20 and how many ways or how many pairs we can have of numbers that multiply to become positive 20. Okay, you'll notice I used positives and negatives for each pair. The reason is because positive 20 can be either two positives multiplied together or two negatives multiplied together, and they both equal positive 20. So our three pairs become really six pairs. We need to know or figure out which pair of numbers add together to become positive 12. Okay, positive 12, meaning that our negative pairs are now no longer going to work because two negatives can't become a positive, had to become a positive, at least not in my world. If you find an example that works that way, let me know. Currently, I haven't found any that work out that way, where we have a negative plus a negative equal positive. So now we have our positive pairs that are left. Those are our three possibilities. Now I chose that whole goofy circle is because we're not including the negative. It's positive 2 plus positive 10 equals positive 12. Now this should work for our factoring. Now we haven't used x, but we use y now. And that's okay. Remember, x, y, r, t, w, whatnot doesn't make a difference. They're all variables. They all represent numbers. So you have to use other letters to get used to those. We can't use x all the time. Okay, there you had it. I want to show you a check, a quick check. All we do is multiply our binomials together and see if we get our original trinomial back, and we do. Y squared plus 12y equals plus positive 20. Now, for B and C, I'm not going to check them, but I expect you to check them on your own. And if I have any mistakes, let me know. I'll remove the vlog and I'll fix it right away. Anyways, this is a challenge for you. See if you can catch any mistakes I make, if I make any. Now we have B. Positive 54. And we also, as we proceed, I'm going to show different things, like some kind of how I think of to develop our gut instincts. Remember, with our positive 54, we can multiply positives or negatives. But if we look at our middle term, negative 15, the two numbers have to combine to become negative 15. Are just examples a minute ago where we got rid of the negative pairs? Now we're getting rid of the positive pairs because we can't have two positive numbers that add together to a negative. I haven't seen any in my lifetime. So we're going to focus on our negative pairs for factors of 54. Now 54 has quite a few possibilities. I hope we can find one that fits this. We'll see. Let me think. 4. Does that go into 54? Nope, that's not going to work. 5 is not going to work because we'd need a 5 or a 0 in the last digit there. 54 is not divisible by 5. Now, how about 6? 6 times 9 is 54. That works. Write that down. Now, I think that's the last one, but let's see. Okay, 6 is done. How about 7? 7 times what? Doesn't work. And then 8 times nothing. That doesn't work. Now, 9 we already have, so we're finished. This is our last pair. We've exhausted the pairs. Now, we're going to combine these negative numbers and see what we come up with. Now here's what we have. We have negative 6 combined with added with negative 9 is negative 15. So this pair satisfies both requirements. We used x again, just so you know. We're used to that anyways. So we're going to factor it out. The first binomial of x, second binomial of x. Now we can do x minus 9 times x minus 6 or x minus 6 times x minus 9. Order isn't important. Now we could check it by saying negative 9 times negative 6 is 54, positive 54. Negative 9 plus negative 6 is negative 15. Good to go. We should check it by multiplying it through to make sure it works out that way, like we did in example A. I'll leave that for you. Now C. We have a negative 24. I need factors of 24 to be a negative 24. So a negative multiplication answer, we need a positive and a negative factor. Negative 24. Well, it could be. Let's keep going, see what we got left. Now, 24 is quite a few factors, factored pairs. I think 4 and 6 will work. And 5 and 5 won't work, will not work. So 4 and 6 are our last pair. We'll try either my negative 4 times negative 6, positive 6, or a positive 4 times negative 6. Now each pair we have to test and can add them together to see what we get. Now, see our pattern? Each one we have positive 23, negative 23, positive 10, negative 10, and I'll continue that way. So, as you become more skilled with this, factoring trinomials, you'll see several pairs, and you'll see when I say plus and minus 2, plus and minus 5. We look at C and see we need negative 5 for a middle term, and that means what? I need that one. So those two numbers, positive 3 and negative 8, we're going to put in for our factors, for our two binomials. Now that's our answer. I'm done for this vlog. Next vlog, we're going to talk other things with trinomials. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.